What's up, Headless Horde? Welcome back to the channel. So today, let's talk a little bit about San Diego Comic-Con. It is officially July, and this is the month you've been waiting the whole year for. So what we're going to be doing today is talking about that exclusive portal that will be opening up on Monday, July 8th. I'm going to walk you through so you exactly know what you're doing. It's essentially the same as the last couple years. So if you've already participated in this, hopefully this is just a quick refresher. If you are brand new to the exclusive portal, I will try to give you all the information you need. So on Monday, the 8th, you can go ahead and enter in for what you want to go for. And then good luck, because it's hard to get. Everyone is doing this. All right, so let's go ahead and break this down. I'm going to take you guys on over right to the San Diego Comic-Con website. I will link this in the description down below if you want to take a look at it yourself. But again, I'm going to go through most of this right now with you. The first thing you want to know, Monday, July 8th, it opens. Do not run. You can walk. You have until July 18th to fill this out. So don't stress out about having to do it on Monday. In the past, they did allow editing of this up to the 18th. So I will explain how that process works as we go along here. All right, so first things first, again, they are just confirming Monday, July 8th is the day that you are going to want to prepare, and you can start entering your choices. It will then close on Thursday, July 18th, which is essentially about a week before the con. And there are your times there. Important notice, once you submit all of your choices, you will not be able to edit, add, or make changes easily. So you can do it, but there is a process. Again, we will get to it eventually in this video. So just kind of bear with me as we get to that point, and I'll help you understand exactly what you need to do if you change your mind. And there are reasons why you may want to do that. All right, so the first thing you're going to do here is just go to the San Diego Comic-Con homepage. You're going to log in with your member ID. You're going to navigate to the exclusive portal via the main menu. So if you look down here, you can kind of see that this is where they are. And we're going to see there's some choices right here. It says you should see your name in a green box with a blue dot selecting. So if I scroll down, you're right here. Obviously, there's no name in here since this is just an example, but your name will be right there. And you're going to go ahead then and click the add to cart button. So what you're essentially doing is you're taking your name and entering it into the cart. All right, next, you are going to be on the options available screen, and you're going to see options for each day. You can select the number of entries you have for each day. Every single person has the same amount. All right, so if you're going to preview night, they typically give you, there it is right there, they give you 7 tokens you can use, or 7 lottery tickets, or whatever you want to call it, but it's basically 7 entries. Then what you can do is you can go down and select whatever is available. Typically on Wednesdays, there's not as much as there are the rest of the days. So for example, let's say you really want to get into the Hasbro booth. This is going to be your way to do it. You can choose how many of these 7 tickets you want to use. You can spread them out. You can go all in. It's up to you. Then you will move to your next day. So let's just say you have every day. You can see you get 12 on Thursday and Friday. You will then get 12 on Saturday and Sunday. So again, what is in the exclusive portal? So basically, guys, this is going to be like Hasbro, Mattel, most likely Funko, any type of exclusive autographs. You know, for example, Todd McFarlane will do free autographs at San Diego, and this is the way you win it. You have to win the lottery to go in that line and actually get his autograph. Typically, he will have photos, or you can bring something for him to sign as well. And that is the way it works. There are also other autograph signings, such as a cast. So it could be from a television series. It could be from a movie. Typically with those, they provide a poster where the entire cast will sign. They usually will not take an outside item that you would bring. All right, so as we continue to move on down, again, what you're going to do is you're going to select how many points you want to use for each thing. So you can see here, for example, for on Friday, you have a credit limit of 12, and then here are your options, and you pick what time you're going for. So again, for example, if this was the Funko booth, this would be your 10 a.m. to 10:30 slot. You can put like 4 points in there. If you want to try to go from 10:30 to 11, you can then do like another 4 points. So you can space it out. Now, again, know that most booths will stop their process with the lottery right about 3 p.m. You do have chances to get into lines. It's just a matter of getting in the line because that is really the hardest part with all of this. If you go to a booth where you did not win the lottery, they typically will yell at you if you don't continue to walk around. They don't want people standing there. I've seen so much. I can sit here and make a whole video on just talking about what I've seen at these cons because so many people are circulating around the Funko booth at 100% Soft, at Funimation, Hasbro, Gentle Giant. I mean, I can go on and on. Obviously, some booths are more popular than others, but it is kind of becomes a mess because there's so many people going for a so limited few of items. So just know that going in, if you don't win the lottery, you still have an opportunity, but you're going to have to check with the booth and see how they're going to run it. Now, the last con we went to was in New York, and then previously San Diego. Some of the companies started to give out tickets with times. So that is how they would bring you back into line. So if you don't show the ticket for 2 p.m., then they're not letting you in the line. So a lot of the booths will pass those out at the beginning of the day. But again, typically those are the booths that are not included in this lottery. You will now see an included tag next to a number with a window. Select how many entries you want to use. So you're using out of those 12, you're saying how many do I want for this time slot for this booth. If you meet or try to exceed the number of credits you have, you will get an error message, which obviously that makes sense. Repeat the process for each of the days that you have. All right, number 8, we have repeat this until all entries for each day are used up. It says you do not have to use all your entries, but you will not be able to change them after you submit, which I think they did say actually at the beginning you could, and I believe you can. So we'll get to it. Finally, you're going to just have a list of everything you selected, and then you're going to go to check out. So you will have a lot longer than this. This is just an example. And then finally, you're just going to go ahead and hit check out. A pop-up appears and you know that you have successfully added to cart, and then you're going to go ahead and click check out again. And then that way you know you're done. And then you will get the notification. You get the terms and conditions, of course, and then it says process order. Finally, after you process your order, you will then get a registration complete notice stating that please note that this is not confirmation of selection and does not guarantee participation. What's absolutely crazy about this is that I've gone to San Diego Comic-Con every year since 2017, obviously without 20 and 21, but I've only won one thing through the portal, and it gets a little frustrating to lose every single year. I don't know. I mean, I guess this is the most fair way to do it, depending upon if the whole process is fair, because it's so funny how it's the same people that always get there. I mean, I've met so many people from this con, and it's just like, oh, you got the booth again? You got the booth again? And so I don't know. It's interesting, but I have never won anything from the portal. I think back in like 2019, I did win a Mondo poster for the con, but that's the only thing that I won, and I don't think my wife has ever won anything as well. All right, let's get down to the editing process. So here's number 4. I already checked out and completed the process, but I want to make changes. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to log back into your member ID, and you're going to go to the account summary page. You're going to click on your exclusive portal order and click on view details and manage add-ons. So you're clicking here. Basically, this is what it looks like. If you used all of your credits for the badge day, what you have to do is you're going to have to remove all the requests to gain the credits back. So you can't just go in and say, you know what, I don't want to do that booth with those 2 credits for the 12 o'clock time. I want to move it to the 11:30 a.m. time. Well, to do that, you're going to have to delete all of them for that day, and then you have to go back and do it. So yes, you can edit, but there is, it takes a little bit of time to do it, but at least they let you edit it. And here's the other thing. It's interesting that they say you can't edit it in the one sentence, and the other one they tell you how to do it. It's odd. I guess they don't want you doing it. I don't know what the big deal is, but here's the thing. So if you go on July 8th and you go ahead and you sign up for all of your stuff, right? You log in, you do every single day, you sign all your credits, you submit, you're done with it. They add things during those 10 days. Like, it's not just like whatever's either on July 8th and that's it, because other things will be announced. Typically, the exclusive booths are kind of the same, but there will be other autographs and that type of thing that are added. So this is why I'm saying there's no real benefit to doing it on July 8th. Maybe play around with it, just see. But I usually don't submit it till like maybe the 15th. I usually give myself a couple days just in case I do want to switch something. That is my advice on that. Definitely let yourself have a few days to kind of soak it in and see if anything else is added. If you follow me on Twitter, if I see something added, I will definitely let you guys know. The link will be down in the description as well to follow me there. So you can see here then, basically they just did the same process. You checked out and that's it. So guys, that is how you go through the portal system. Again, I will link that website right down below so you guys can check it out for yourself. It's really not too bad as far as how to run it. Again, the most important thing I think to remember is you're not guaranteed anything. You can make changes, and you can also wait to the 18th. You don't have to put them in right away. All right. If you have any questions at all about how to do this, let me know down in the comments. If not, have a great day. It is SDCC month. Don't forget to keep those heads on, and I will see you guys in the next video.